Hey guys, it's Spoot with Fort Misery Gaming, and we've got the Calamity banners, and the anniversary is happening, and I'm broke, and I got no crystals, but I do have a special guest. We have the wonderful Miss Nekopon.
Hey guys, it's Nekopon, and I have my channel Nekopon Gaming. If you haven't seen my channel before, come check it out. We've got more Sinnoh content over there. We're both rural creators, so yay! I'm very happy to be here.
Yay! We did the thing. Yay!
Woo!
So I'll leave her channel description in the link. That way you guys can find her in the description because you don't leave channel anyway. It's very late for me. It is not very late for Nekopon.
It's been a long day though.
It has been a very long day. I had a hurricane that wasn't a hurricane, but apparently the rest of the country thinks it was a hurricane. So I'm very
We thought
excited.
you died.
Everybody thought I died. It's been a rough day, guys.
Came back alive.
I know. Well, I mean, I woke up. So we've got the Calamity banners. Now, this is something we've sort of, not just in the Royal creators, but a lot of the content creators have been prefacing for a couple of weeks because in JP they got this banner at the same time. So what are Calamity weapons? They are spec banner only weapons that will only occur on specific spec banners. So they will be quote unquote Calamity banners. These do change in the future. There are catastrophic weapons. There are different keywords for Calamity, like Calamitous or Death Knell or something like that. So just so what everybody knows. So these are our first 20 cost weapons. So prepare yourself, I guess. You got to make room because these things expensive.
So there's these ones for cost 20, and also the ones from the specialization medals that also cost 20.
Correct.
Should we be expecting these to not appear in the limit break banners as well?
So I do not believe, going off of my buddy Zant and a couple of other JP players, I do not believe they show up in the LB banners. There may be a specific Calamity LB banner, but I do not believe they show up in the regular limit break skill banners.
So this means that this is like really our only chance to get these.
For now, they eventually, I think they're either on a 60 or 90-day rotation, so it's like once every 3 months we see some kind of Calamity banner. But these are all like snowball banners, so like every time the next one shows up, it's like, wow, that's a really good weapon. I should probably pull for that.
You just keep saving and for that moment.
Yeah,
But man, my
God.
luck is really bad for this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I've had to pity like my last 3 SRs, so like it's been pretty rough for me.
And we don't think we can pity these, right? If they're anything like normal spec
We
banners.
don't know. So there is some talk that there may be a spark thing for these. I don't know where it's coming from because they didn't do it.
Well,
in
who
JP.
knows? Global's all kinds of different.
Yeah, Global is suffering the rules are made up and the points don't matter kind of problem. So we're all kind of going into this about as blind as you can get. So let's.
Well, we can hope.
God, if you can spark them, it would be. It would
just
change.
Relieve us just a little bit before all the second part of the anniversary comes in with like the classes.
Oh, I know. We've still got Hamlin. We've got the international classes. Like they really want your money. Like hide your credit card. It has been one of those months. All right. So first up, we've got the Iron Spear. Wind element, cost 20. Max limit break, it's 76.90 for stats. It's pretty even physical and magic attack. It's 24 physical and 25, almost 26 for magical. So it's not like you're not getting a really huge deficit of one stat like you would generally prefer. It's Gale of Exorcism 3, so it is 1.5 targets, great magical damage, Dauntless Courage 2. The thing about all of these that everybody needs to be particularly aware of is that eventually all of these get LL'd and they hit 10k stats very, very fast. Well, I think it's LB3 for these. They get up into 5 digits. So like all of these later on, once we get LLs, get very, very valuable because there aren't too many of them at that point that are at 10,000. What else? Also, the art on these things is like super good. I like some.
They're all super like dark and steel, gothic almost. It's pretty cool.
Except for the gun, where it's just like I've got a wing
I'm gold.
And a gun. So it's Wave of Exorcism 4, 20 cost water, 76, 79 for the stats.
All these are such high points.
Yeah, well that's gonna be the thing with 20 cost. We're not getting too many of them, but the ones we have are going to be very, very valuable for a long time. So we've got 2600 magic attack on this one. This one's a little more skewed than the spear. So this one's 2300 physical to 2600 magical. So it's about 2 and change more. So not about 200 and odd. Dauntless Scourge 2, colossal magic damage to one target. Oh, excuse me, massive. Colossal is the LL upgrade.
I would still call it colossal the way it is now, just figuratively.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot. Like dunking somebody for that much damage is a lot,
and that's a lot of M attack.
Yeah, it's exceptional. And then the True Dark Blade, which is the edgiest. Oh god, that is the edgelordiest.
Wow,
I know. It's called the True Dark Blade.
That's like something out of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, this should just be screaming Sora at this point. Like Utada Hikaru should be like making a theme song that has this sword in the video.
Please sing the True Dark Blade for me.
Oh god, I don't know. We're not doing that tonight. I don't have enough drinks in me. So this one is sort of the inverse of the gun. So it's 2600 physical, 2300 magical. Same thing, cost 20, wind, 76, 77. None of the Vanguard weapons were changed. A couple of the rearguard weapons were buffed, and a couple of the rearguard weapons were nerfed. So I'll point those out when we get to them, but all of the Vanguard weapons are pretty much the exact same thing they were in JP. So those of you that...
They all look good.
Yeah, I mean, and for global right now, they're insane.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the Blast of Demise. It's fire, cost 20, 76, 82 stats. I actually like the JP name of this one. This one's called Final Strike in JP, which just sounds
that's
cooler.
Cool.
Yeah. Like, there are some times where the Japanese names are, like, a little more... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, they don't make as much sense, but they have a little more, like, joie de vivre. Like, they got that little bit of character to them.
The flair, because I feel like Blast of Demise sounds a little bit try-hard. Like, I want to be fancy.
Yeah, like, it's fine, but it's not like Final Strike just sounds cool, right?
Final Strike!
Yeah, it sounds like it's what you're going to yell when you hit somebody with it. So Inferno Destruction 3, great physical damage to 1.5 targets, Dauntless Scourge 2. Like, all the Vanguard weapons, I believe they're all DC 2. Yeah, they all are. All right, this is where things get... things are going to get loud now. The Death Rattle Calamity. So this one was actually simultaneously buffed and nerfed. So it's got the exact same stats. It's 7659. It's a little heavy on physical attack. It's 2622 as opposed to 2365. In JP, it's Champion's Harmony 3 with Replenish Magic 2. In Global, it is Champion's Harmony 2 with Support Boon 2. So whether or not that makes up, Support Boon makes up for the nerf to the actual ability, I don't know. I prefer Support Boon over Replenish Magic like 9 times out of 10, even though I do like a couple of RM2s on the board. I don't know. A lot of this comes down to like really hardcore math nerd stuff, and that ain't me. So,
I mean, Support Boon sounds good to me as a Soric on like seeing it on an instrument here. This gives me options.
Yeah, like and honestly, like once you get to like 15 plus levels on Support Boon, watching like the cascade of support boons in your in your Kalu
feels good.
Oh man, like watching that thing give you like,
it's beautiful.
Hey, have 29 mastery. I'm like, oh sweet, I'm never gonna do anything with that, but I got a lot of stats on somebody.
Are you now running low on mastery?
Me? Yeah, I just maxed out I just maxed out in double arcana like 9 classes, so I'm like broke.
I'm so behind. I'm like afraid that we run out of mastery, so I stopped
I'm
doing that.
out of mastery now. I don't okay, so you may not know this. Some of the channel goers know this. I do not grind gacha games. So like I'm still rank 160.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still posting up 1 million in stats, so like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're doing great.
Yeah, it's the quality that you're getting.
Yes, absolutely.
Quality. But yeah, like that's the joke on the channel is every time somebody sees that my rank went up, someone in the comments will point it out.
Oh, you ranked up.
Yeah. Especially from Elite, like Tsukiyomi, Remnant. I was in them for their last big Grand Kala, so they'll swing on by when I have an in-game video going, and they'll just see if my rank has gone up since the last time they saw it. It's
so
it's a very interesting way to troll the bejesus out of me, but it's cool. We all butts. I don't really get. I don't care. You can make fun of me all you want.
You know, good buddies here.
Yeah, we're all butts.
Good times.
So this one is the Sound of Immorality. This is the red cost 20. It's 76.78. So this one's kind of interesting. So this one actually got straight buffed, except for no, this one did just get straight buffed. So originally it was 7100 max limit break stats, and this one it's 76.78. So it got like 200 more stats on physical and magical attacks. So they both went from 2400 to 2600. So like this is a pretty good instrument.
Yeah, also, I mean, both attacks.
Also,
I mean,
Heroes
both
Harmony,
of them are physical attacks.
Yeah, well, it's physical attack and magical attack up, and it's 2 targets. So like this is nuts. Like if you wanna an instrument, like this is your dude. Also support boon too.
Just attack. Yes, well, this is almost just like a perfect instrument right now.
Well, I mean, we're gonna start seeing the phasing out of a lot of death minstrels over the course of the next like 5 or 6 months, just because glass cannon meta is always going to be it. Like Sorks are always going to want defense down, and minstrels are going to want your attack as high as humanly possible.
Right.
Like, your defense is fine, but once you start going up against higher end guilds, your defense doesn't mean anything between a one shot or a not. Like if somebody's going to hit you for 20 grand, they're just going to do it.
It's kind of interesting that they gave you guys like 2 physical attack instrument again. I mean, this one is both attacks, but the other one is physical.
I think the other
attack
one
and defense.
is. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think the other one's the hybrid, so it's a physical attack and defense. And going forward, if you have mono defense instruments, you're definitely going to want to start slipping over to hybrids, just because like you just get more value out of it. Like if you're because attack is just. It's like for Sorks, like defense down is so strong right now that it's ridiculous.
But like you said, defense is starting to phase out quite a bit, and we're trying to switch, just switch our focus to attack.
Well, Sork's defense down is a little stronger. Like you guys, for whatever reason, defense down seems to have a different modifier to it. So I don't know like what version of stats it's using. It could just be the same math, and I'm just being anecdotal, but it feels like defense down on tomes is like dangerous. Because like
it feels that way, but like
does.
in actuality in combat, like attack still kind of like rules the field. So
yeah, you just having them do less damage or take more damage is definitely like I think Sorks have more options than minstrels, honestly. Like I think that's sort of where the benefit lies, is you guys can kind of play a little bit of both and still be good. Like we're really only good for attack up.
Good depends on the person.
Yeah, I guess that's true too. Whichever way you swing, so to speak. We've got and this is another one of those weird name things. So in JP, it's the Half-Eyed Stranger tome, where you're like, okay, that's dumb. And then in Global, it's
Other book.
It's the Half-Eyed Other book. You're like, I don't know what that means, but sure.
Is that better or worse?
Neither one of them is good, so I don't I don't think it matters. So this one got a strict nerf, so it has no additional stats. It's cost 20 green, 76.69. A lot of physical attack on it though, 2600. It has support boon too, but it's Incantation of Shackles, which is physical attack and def down by a great amount. It's 3 in Japan, it's 2 in global, so it's 1.5 targets. So this one specifically was just nerfed, which kind of sucks. I know a couple of Sorks who are not the happiest about it, because like both
if this was 2 target, which
absolutely, if it was 2 target, it'd be great.
Yeah, if it was 2 target, I would probably go for it.
If it were 2 targets, I wouldn't even really care as much. But bumping down the tier of the ability without touching the stats or anything just kind of sucks. Like I know they were trying to like normalize them across the board, but they didn't do a really good job with all of them. All right, so this one is the Heavy Tome. whatever that means. In JP, it's called the Tome of Locks, which also doesn't make sense because it doesn't look like a lock. So
Where's the luck?
yeah, I don't know, man. I guess
It looks heavy, I
I
guess.
guess it could be like a vault dial, sort of. Like I could kind of see that,
Oh,
but if you have to explain it, it didn't.
looks like a compass,
Yeah, like if you
honestly.
have to explain the joke, it didn't hit too well.
We have to make excuses for the name.
Yeah, exactly. So the stats on this one were buffed. The support ability was buffed. The Coliseum ability was nerfed. So like the other ones, it was 7120 in JP. It's 7670 in global. It went from magic attack and defense down tier 3 to 1.5 targets to tier 2. So it went from a great amount to a moderate amount. So that's kind of rough. Like both books getting hit that hard like makes me feel pretty bad. Because
I don't even know if I would roll on this.
the stats are really good.
The stats are good.
But like what are you going to replace that you probably already have a couple of limit breaks into, right?
Right, absolutely.
Like, I
And
don't
getting limit
know.
breaks on this banner, oh, I wouldn't bet on that.
Oh god, it's not gonna happen. Like I'm gonna throw about $3,000 into it and just coins in the well, man. Just throwing them into the void and hoping for the best.
I spent all of it on gluttonous tiger fangs, and
Did
I
you
almost
really?
regret it. Yeah, it was. I had to do 4 rounds.
Rough. I didn't
just
pull
to
on
get
either
one
one
copy.
of them. Yeah, I was like, I saw that and I was like, nope, not doing that. And then the Dorothy
so
came out, and
painful.
Dorothy's my waifu, and I was like, no.
Did you roll?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Okay,
You don't.
good,
I don't
good.
need the dopamine button. I was doing okay.
You can spark that easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I can. Okay. We have, this is the clerics. So forewarning, I will show you the orbs. I don't give a shit about orbs. Until we get the
I've heard
Shinma, people are like, well, why do you say orbs don't matter? I'm like, because until they have a Shinma, they don't. And I don't think we're getting that Shinma anytime soon.
I think Izzy showed us one once today.
Yeah, they got one, and that's been like the first time in like a week. So, good luck on that one. So we have what is this thing called in global? The Staff of Revival, the Staff of the Revived Moment in JP. The global name wins out on this one. Also, it's like a cuckoo clock.
I see. It's like a little house with
It's like maybe a church or something. I don't know. It's a cute little staff. So this one is fire, cost 20, 7,600 stats. Heavier on magic attack by 300. Blessed Gospel 3, so it's 2 targets by a great amount. So I don't remember how many Blessed Gospel 3s are in global right now, but it's not a lot of them. I believe there's only 4 or 5.
Yeah, not that many.
Replenish Magic 2, it's whatever, it's fine. It's not my preferred, but it is what it is.
I mean, like all the Blessed Gospels, some of them is 2, some of them is just 1.5, so I don't know.
Yeah, and then we've got the Staff of the Universe or Staff of Eternity in global. That's the one where you're like, yeah, I could go with either of these. It doesn't really matter.
What is this one supposed to be? Let's see. It looks like a spear or polearm, actually.
100% looks like a spear. So I don't know what they were going. Let me look at the LL version and see if it like makes sense. No, it's just black. Okay, you got me. I guess it is what it is. So this one actually got buffed by stat-wise, so it was 7,100 in JP, it's 7,600 in global, so pretty decent. This one's actually pretty well split, so it's 2,300 attack, or 2,300 physical, 2,400 magic, and then you got 1,400 in both defs, which are, as a staff user, obviously you want more def. That's what you want. But they don't give it to you. Not on the weapons. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's also Blessed Gospel 3, but this one's got recovery support 2 on it. So, like, if you proc it at max level, you are going to heal the shit out of 2 people.
This staff is so good. I mean, it has really good defense too, and the skills are great. I think clerics probably have the best banners this time.
I think the minstrels are pretty good. Even though they nerfed the crap out of the abilities, I think that 2-target one is a must-have.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're right.
Those
instruments are great
I'm not
too.
going to be mad about getting the other one, but like I really don't want the other one.
I mean, it just depends on your need, honestly. Every
and
team
that's
is a little
what I
different.
always tell people when I'm doing should you polls. I'm like, like you can listen to me and that's fine, but like you have to look at your guild and what your role is and like, do I need this? Like
If
what
you're
does this
running all
function?
magical VGs, this might not work for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not winning out on that as much. Because like, oh god, I've swapped guilds like a handful of times in the last like 4 months, and every guild's completely different. Like the first one was all magic, the second one was all physical, and now this one's like a hybrid. So like my grid looks insane.
How do you keep up with that?
I get some I make the mistake of sparking the weapon right before I leave a guild, and then I'm like, yeah, I got this for this guild, and then I go to a new guild and go, I don't need this weapon anymore.
This doesn't work anymore.
Yep. That's my whole life.
The life of Minsorks.
That's it. Not even Minsorks. I'm just pure Min. I'm combo grid Min.
I'm sorry. I mean, Mins and Sorks.
Oh yeah.
I have the same problem.
It's rough, dude. So the 2 orbs are the crazy flower basket, which
that is crazy.
Yeah, I don't. You got me.
That's a bird cage.
It's a bird cage with like flowers growing out of it, which
it's not a basket.
Yeah, maybe they don't know what a basket is in Japan. Maybe
crazy flower cage.
Maybe all baskets look like that in Japan. Maybe
you're right. Maybe
media has been lying to us for years. Maybe they're all bird cages. Maybe plants are birds. Did we ever think about that?
Oh,
right.
It explains why they live forever.
Right. And then we have evening toxins, which I don't know what that means. But I
like a nightcap, right?
Yeah, I guess. It's got a cute little skull on it. So I don't know. Maybe it's like, I don't know, after dinner poison.
Good night. I'm using orbs.
Yes, it's good. Good night, sweet friends. So it's interesting enough, I guess. So all right, that is our first round of Calamity banners. So Nekopon, do you have any questions? Any observations?
Are you pulling?
Oh hell yeah, I'm pulling.
Yeah, those instruments, right? I think I'm gonna try
for
the books too. I think I'll try a little bit.
I've got like about 3K gems put away right now.
Same here.
So like
same here.
I need to get the Spec banner anniversary spark to get the other 20 cost weapon because I'm already like 9 there. So I'm super close to being able to get the next one. I think
so you're gunning for that.
Is it 20 to spark? I think it's 20.
Something like that.
Yeah, because I think you get 10 each and it's like 200. Something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers on it. I have to look. But,
whatever the 15 pull is.
Yeah, it's whatever 15 is. So it's 15 to 20. I don't remember. Oh god. Anyway. So yeah, I'm trying to get one of the 20s out of the Calamity banner and then spark the 20 cost out of the metal shop. Are you pulling?
That's gonna be nice. I'm thinking about it. I have 3,000 cashed away right now.
But
these tomes are pretty good.
Stamps.
Exactly. And if I can wait for those first and then compare, which one
so
I want to
I
spend
don't
my
know
crystals
when.
on.
So if they're gonna come out, they're gonna come out probably Monday. Or they're gonna come out the second day of Grand Kalo. So either this Monday or next. Or well, I guess they could be this Monday or next Thursday.
So it's a high chance that they will overlap, right?
Yeah, which is the downside, but that's how they get you. And and most of the time you can't even use your you've never been able to use your Grand Kalo crystals on Spec banners, which blows.
I mean, okay, if this video comes out within the next 2-3 hours or so, then everyone can still purchase the more Twilight crystals if they wanted to.
Yep, go broke. Go broke. Go steal somebody's
that offer will
card.
still be there. Yeah. Well, actually, don't. We didn't condone this behavior, but if you do, we won't say anything.
Man, I don't know. You do. You got to steal a credit card. You go steal a credit card. I ain't living your life. I can't tell you what to do.
We've been telling you to save for Calamity for months, so
yeah,
this is the moment. If you need to pull up some plastic, you gotta do it.
You gotta do right by you, man. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. You gotta live your best life, and if that means stealing somebody's credit card, you do it. I'm not condoning it. I'm just not gonna judge you. I understand. I get it. I'm with you. So, all right. So that is it for Calamity. Thank you, Nekopon, for hanging out. It was very fun. I don't get to collab with people very often. So
we should do it more often.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you want me over, just give me a yell. I'm usually available. So
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
do it
so
again.
I will make sure to have all of her details in the description, so you can go find her. She is another Royal Content Creator program, Royal Content Program. I always get it wrong in the description, and they yell at me in the chat, and then I have to change it because I've gotten it wrong. Like I got it wrong for like
We
what,
just want
like
to make
two
sure you get
months.
your tags right, and get
Yeah,
your
I
views.
had the wrong one on the video for like 2.5 months, and then somebody realized it and was like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "I don't know."
We got you.
I know. So, all right, what's going on with you? What do you got? What's up in your life? You got any videos coming out? What are you doing? What are you playing?
Me?
Yeah, you go.
Oh, geez. Right now I'm not really focused on Sinnoh, but I'm playing Scarlet Nexus on PS5,
Is that any
and
good?
that's been really, really fun. Yeah, it's fun.
I was actually thinking
I
about picking that up.
Yeah, I think it's actually better than what Metacritic puts it up for 80. I think it's probably around like 85 for me. I like the combat a lot. It's like middle of Monster Hunter and maybe Dark Souls. No, Monster Hunter and maybe something more actiony. It's not super actiony, but you kind of have to think about combat. I like it. It's challenging.
I'm down for
Story's
that.
kind of crazy. I like anime, stuff.
Really? You like anime?
No way.
Really? What anime are you watching?
I'm actually not right now. I'm just like focusing on playing games right
What?
now. My backlog
What
is
was the
too
last
long.
anime you watched?
Oh God, I don't even know.
That
What was the last?
Do
I think
you
I
li-
watched.
Do you like anime?
I do.
Are
I
you
just don't have
sure?
the time to watch
Because you're
it.
not really convincing me right now, bud.
I think the last thing I watched was like Mugen Train, the movie for Demon Slayer.
Rough, dude. You know that was like months ago, right?
I know.
Oh,
Yeah. So I've been busy.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. I mean, I am judging. I'm 100% judging.
That's exactly what you're doing, but that's okay.
But I'm not judging in a harsh way. I'm just being whimsical.
I need more time in my life. I
Yeah,
can't
you and
balance
me.
between anime and games. Like I'm focusing on games right now.
I got back into Final Fantasy 14, so like I get it.
Okay, then all your time's gone.
Yeah.
But it's a really good game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's
14's great.
Hold on, let me find the where did I put the thing? I posted it in my free company. Where is it? Somebody made the shirt for I'll put it in Discord and then I'll read it out loud. So it's
Okay.
the have you heard of the critically acclaimed massively multiplayer online RPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime? That's on a shirt, and I was like, I'm gonna buy the shit out of that shirt.
It's so good.
It's ridiculous because it's all in like weird block caps where like the words are sort of filled in and it doesn't look like anything. It just looks like a word bubble.
Right.
Oh man,
but
I love
it's literally all the words you hear.
It's the whole meme. It's the whole meme.
Exactly. It's it's on everything.
Oh god, I love
regarding 14. It's fantastic.
It's
but I mean, it's not wrong.
No, I mean,
but that's why it's
great.
good.
Absolutely great. So, all right, that is it from us. Parting words. You're very welcome. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, it was super fun.
All right, as always, guys, whoever watches this video, take care of yourselves. Y'all have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever YouTube tells you to do. I guess.
Have a good night.
I mean, you don't have to do it. I'm not your real dad or anything. Good night, everybody.